Yes, people, welcome back to another episode of Politics Watch. This is DJ Shawnee B from Livewya Radio, and today I come to you to talk to you about the state of emergency in South St. Andrew. I want to talk to you about that today. I know so we just declare a state of emergency already in St. James, and I believe if I'm wrong, comment in below and say I'm wrong. But I think we'll make one in a Clarendon or so. What going on Jamaica right now, people? What going? You know, them say that in South St. Andrew we have 25 plus gangs in St. Andrew that's operating down there and, you know, carrying out deadly crimes down there, you know. And them I said there was 94 number of murders recorded in from January 1st to July 6th of 2019. So because St. Andrew South is hot right now, the Prime Minister has declared state of emergency down there to quash down the crime down there. So right now, looking at the state of emergency and how it's being used in Jamaica, I applaud the Prime Minister for using this power of state of emergency to help to fight crime. But I don't believe state of emergency is the only thing that's gonna solve Jamaica crime problem. Let me put that out there right now. I don't believe so. You understand? I don't believe so. And may I say one more stats right there, so I must say murders have increased over the corresponding period by 19%. You understand? 98. They have a record of 98 number of shootings. You understand? From January 1st to July 2019. And them said shooting has increased by 40%. You understand? This is from the Jamaica Gleaner. I'm taking this information from. And you understand? And I must say, St. Andrew South murder tally higher than Clarendon by 40%. You understand? So let me go back to the point I was saying right now. I was saying that state of emergency is not the solution to Jamaica crime problem right now. And the state of emergency is very effective because what it does, it goes into troublesome areas and it clamp down crime in those areas, and it stop people from committing certain acts of violence as they please. It make them have to think twice about it. Maybe they get catch, maybe they won't. But I say nowadays, you know, the criminal them don't fear the police. You understand? They fear the soldier more than the police. And I was hearing that the other day that a soldier in Clarendon was shot and killed in Clarendon. A soldier, you know, he was at his birthday party, and you know, some man see him there and shot him and kill him and take him gun. A JDF soldier, a Jamaica Defense Force soldier, you understand, was shot and killed on his birthday. Imagine that. Imagine that. It's a crazy thing going on in Jamaica right now. And as most of you will know that I'm in the diaspora right now. I'm in America. And when I see this type of stuff, it make me fearful to come back home to Jamaica and buy a house. It make me fearful to come back home to Jamaica and start a business. And I know a lot of people in the diaspora right now is very scared to go back home, because we hear a lot of stories of people going back home and getting killed. You understand? But this crime problem that Jamaica have is not something that happened overnight. You understand? It wasn't something that was never there. Jamaica have a crime problem from the 1970s to the 1980s. You understand? And even in the 1990s, we have a crime problem. If you watch a press conference, you can see the Prime Minister go through the years, and he might tell you exactly. And you know, I appreciate the fact that Andrew was honest about what crime was, how crime was going on in the countries in those years, all the way up to the present time. You understand? Jamaica have a crime problem from the 70s up to now. This is not something that we should be shocked about. This is not something that we should be surprised about. And why we have them crime problem here, and why we don't know how to address it in a proper manner, and why nowadays the criminals look at the system and laugh at the system. They understand? They don't see the justice system as something powerful enough to put them away for a long time. You understand? Criminals don't fear the police, they don't fear the justice system. So that means Jamaica is a rogue nation right now. If you know, Jamaica never have the last defense of the Jamaica Defense Force and the Governor General, which has the ability to call state of emergency. Because the Governor General, if you know Jamaica constitution and politics, the Governor General is representing the Queen of England in Jamaica. You understand? But that's a next story anyway. But Jamaica have some stuff to fix before we can tackle crime and fix crime right now. Because this been going on for years and it's not going to be solved overnight right now. Because this has been going on for decades. You understand? The first thing I see that Jamaica needs to fix with the system is that they need to dissolve the Jamaica Constabulary Force. That's the first thing. You understand? We need to create a new police force. We need to create a new police force and have a new police force in place that can carry out the laws. You understand? With honest security personnel. Right? The second thing we need to do is pay the officers more. We need to pay our police officers more. The Jamaican government have not invested a lot of money in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. That's why the Jamaica Constabulary Force is so corrupted, because you know they are put in a position where they have to work with criminals. You understand? Because you know, imagine you go to a raid and you see a criminal with tens of thousands of US dollars, not even Jamaican dollars, or US dollars and bills in his room, and you know him a do lottery scam, and he have the cash sitting right there, right? And him busting it and I say, yo, you know, you're under arrest for lottery scam and fraudulent information, you know, having people information from overseas and so forth, right? And the criminal look upon him and say, yo, big man, look here, me give you all of the cash in this room right now if you let me go. You understand? And you're a police officer in Jamaica that's getting paid little to nothing, right? You have to provide for your family. You understand? You have to pay your bills, right? And here a criminal come and offer you, you know, thousands of dollars or millions of dollars in cash. Wouldn't you take that money if you was in that position? And you know, say you're the authority in that situation, and you know, say you can get away with it. Wouldn't you just let the criminal go? You understand? Ask yourself that question, people. I know a majority of you out there would answer, and I'll let him go and take the money and gone. So that's why I said the government have to invest more in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. They have to, or the Jamaica police system. If they dissolve the Jamaica Constabulary Force and create a new police force, they need to pay those officers more. The third thing that they need to do is put technology to its use. They have to put technology to its use. Yes, so you need to give the police officers body cams, pepper spray, and tasers. And why me say body cam, pepper spray and tasers? Nowadays, Jamaicans don't have any respect for the law. You understand? Jamaicans are fighting police officers to resist arrest. You have some Jamaicans that put their hands on police officers, and that's the truth. You understand? They go and hit the police officer. Some of them will strip naked in front of the police officer, so the police officer don't arrest them. I saw one incident where this taximan was getting his car towed, and the taximan, was fighting the officer, and the police officer opened fire upon the taximan, and I'm not kill the man, But all when the man get shot, the man come off of the police officer still, if he hurt the man, you have to give him one more shot, to stop the man, And if America this, you understand, that brother there would get 30 shots in the head. You understand? Because the police them up here not care. As long as they attack them, and them I get the right in a court. You understand? So what me I say now is that they need to have tasers and pepper spray and body cam. Body cam can be used for the evidence, and pepper spray and tasers can be used to apprehend a suspect. You understand? Or somebody that's disobeying the law. That's what they need to do. They need to provide more vehicles for the police officers. I have read an article like a while back where Andrew have procured vehicles for the police them in Jamaica and bikes for the police them. But still, they need more. Yeah, so we need to recruit more police officers, and we need to make sure that when police officers come into the force, they understand human rights. They have proper human rights training, right? So the fourth thing now, this is moving away from the police force. You understand? What we need to do, right, is to have accountability in Jamaica. I know we have MOCA and Indicom. You understand? And I'm very excited that MOCA has become an independent agency, an autonomous agency. But I would like to see MOCA start arrest some of the politicians. You understand? Because just recently, you see the education minister, I think his name is Royal Reid or so, just thief some money from the Ministry of Education. You understand? And he need to get disciplined for it. So I would like to see MOCA go in and arrest him. You understand? Arrest some politician. Need to get some accountability to the politician then. And then MOCA and Indicom now. Indicom don't have the power to arrest anybody, but MOCA do. MOCA need to go in and arrest police officers that's corrupt. You understand? So that means you put some fear into the police officer. And this goes back to my example that I gave you with the police officer having the lower wage and go inside a room with a criminal with thousands or millions of dollars, and the criminal offer him the money, and the police officer take the money. When the police officer I go take the money, and you have a proper investigation unit such as MOCA or Indicom that can arrest him, and he knows him gonna get catch, right? He might think twice. He's gonna think twice about taking the money. He's gonna say, yo, say if me take the money, say it will lead back to me. So he might say, yo, me not gonna take the money, me I'll arrest you. He might do the right thing. He might be forced by the laws of the land to do the right thing. So moving on now, right? We talk about catching criminals and locking up criminals and doing all of this stuff. The Jamaica prison system, people, needs to be reformed. You understand? That's the fifth thing I see. That's the fifth problem that I see and needs to be fixed. We need to reform the prison system. We need to make the prison system be able to have private facilities open. Yeah, so not run by the government, but private facilities that the government will pay for a head of a man to go in, like pay like rent. The government pay rent for the prisoner to be in the prison institution, and if you have private system in Jamaica, the private prison system in Jamaica, it's gonna create competition. So you're gonna have more prisons being open in Jamaica, right? I'm not saying that we want to, it's a capitalize on crime. You understand? I'm not saying that. I don't want that. You understand? But the government doesn't have the capacity right now to open up more prisons in Jamaica, because we have a high debt to GDP ratio. You know, we are doing good right now with the GDP ratio right now, where we are about 99 or 98% debt to GDP, and we're looking to go down by 2025 to 60%, which is good. You understand? But the government of Jamaica need to start commissioning the private sector to go and try to open up prisons and lock up these criminals properly. And when the criminals go to prison now, they're not gonna sit down in there and get taxpayer money. They might go work. You understand? They are gonna go on the street and work. They will go and clean up the gullies. They're gonna help us take out the garbage, you know, sanitize the island, and they're gonna make sure say, yo, you know, Jamaica stay clean. They're gonna farm. You should make the criminals farm. Give them trade. You understand? Jamaica prison system currently do have some trading programs, you know, where they go into prison and they learn a skill. But we need to push more money into that. So when the criminals then come back on the road, they don't go back into crime. You understand? And if they decide to go back into crime, the justice system needs to come down on them very hard. You understand? And it kind of goes back to us trying to create a system that disciplines anybody that commits a crime, right? So what I mean by that is that we need, if a criminal come out of prison, we need to have the system in place that we know, say, yo, this person is more likely to commit a crime, so we're gonna watch this person more often. You understand? And if this person commit a crime again, he go straight back to prison, and guess what? When he go to court, he might get double the time that he had before. You understand? So that's one opinion I have right there. So that's the fifth thing I see. The sixth thing that I see, the guns. Jamaica don't manufacture guns. Jamaica do not manufacture guns. So why we have so much guns in Jamaica? Jamaica have more guns than any other country in the world right now. I think the only country it doesn't beat is America. But Jamaica have a lot of guns. And the guns are coming from Haiti. You understand? The guns are coming from the gun for food trade, the gun for drugs trade, and the gun for money trade. You understand? From Haiti. So the guns them get shipped from America to Haiti and then get shipped into Jamaican waters, because the Jamaican government have clamped down on customs. So because the Jamaican government have clamped down on customs now, the criminals can't really get their guns into Jamaica so easily. So now they're taking it onto the waters. So we need to straighten up the Coast Guard. We need to buy more of those spy planes that the government have purchased recently, and more ships. We need to get more ships and have like a naval blockade out on the sea for Haiti. You understand? And we need to make it more difficult for when anybody from Haiti come into Jamaica. You understand? Not discriminating or anything like that, but when they come into Jamaica, we are thoroughly checking them, making sure that they're not coming into the country to do anything bad. Because Haiti is a part of CARICOM, and by right, they should have the right to travel to Jamaica, right? So we need to just double check and make sure so they're not gonna come here and do anything bad. That's the sixth thing. I think up on my sixth or fifth thing, but that's the sixth thing, missing. Now, when we get the gun them now, right? I think the seventh thing now would probably be the gun them. When we get the gun them, we need to remove the gun them from Jamaica. So either what we can do, you understand, is to take those same guns and sell them back to the United States, or destroy the guns them. We need to have some type of plant in Jamaica that destroy the guns them, or so forth. We need to have zero guns in Jamaica. Yes, and it can be accomplished because Jamaica is an island. But we need to have some strict rules in place, so that means when the guns are coming from Haiti or drugs coming from Haiti, we stop it. The next thing that I see that needs to be done down there right now, we really need to fix our court system. The court system needs to be fixed. So that would be my eighth thing that I see that can solve Jamaica crime problem. We need to make it that when a man kill a man, him get life in prison. You understand? Even though you can't give them the death penalty, but then get life in prison with no patrol, no chances of patrol. Right? So, whenever they go to prison, or when they go to prison, they know that they not come back out. And when they go face the judge, them know them fate already. Cause you kill a man, you get life in prison. And if it's done with a gun. And Jamaica have the most toughest gun laws, you know. But I'm surprised that the system is not handling it. Cause you know, back in the days, Mike and Manley put in place the gun court. You understand? The gun court is there. You understand? To stop people from using gun. And the gun court was to give the most harshest sentences in Jamaica. And I couldn't believe it. I was reading the law yesterday on Wikipedia, and I was like, whoa, I can't believe that the gun law in Jamaica is that strict, and yet we still have people killing each other. So if we stop the flow of guns and we fix the backup in the court system, you will start seeing some justice being delivered to Jamaicans. And now the gunman them all go out of business because people pay gunman to kill people. You understand? No joke about that. So because the court system is delivering justice to people, no man now pay no man to kill nobody. You understand? Because people pay gunman to kill people, you know, to get justice because they can't get justice through the courts. The courts need to start delivering justice to the Jamaican people. And all of this stuff go hand in hand with each other. If you have a weak court system, you're gonna have a weak police force. And if you have a weak police force, you're gonna have crime. You understand? This stuff goes hand in hand. You understand? If the justice system is not fixed, the police force is not fixed, you're gonna have crime. You understand? No matter how much state of emergency they call in Jamaica, you understand? They can call state of emergency island wide. It's not gonna fix our crime problem. It's not gonna fix our crime problem. We need to have a long-term crime plan that can fix Jamaica crime problem. Like, I don't know if Andrew have a proper crime plan right now, because all I see is state of emergency being called around the island. And I think this is Andrew Holness' weak point. And you know, I think he really needs to get strict on crime. He needs to fix crime. You understand? Crime has to be fixed. It's something that's disgusting in Jamaica right now. Everybody have a gun and everybody want to kill somebody. And it makes us in the diaspora scared to go back home. And it's so bad for the Jamaica economy because, you know, Jamaica economy could be growing at probably 10%, you know. You know, them say 4%, but I believe 10%. I believe 10% because the amount of people you have in the diaspora, alright, come back home. So imagine come back home and start a business. And you have investors outside, you understand, that's not from Jamaica that want to come to Jamaica and start a business. It'll double the amount of growth that we have, that we forecast for without crime. You understand? That will double it. That's in my opinion, it will be 10% or more. Jamaica could be growing as fast as China. But because we are so stupid, I'm not saying Jamaicans in general are stupid. You have a few people in Jamaica that are stupid right now. You understand? And majority of Jamaicans are good, hard-working people. Majority of Jamaicans are educated and smart. But you have that few that shag up stuff for we. And you know, the majority rules. The majority now needs to clamp down on crime. You understand? And I'm very excited to see how the younger generation is handling crime, because nowadays you have social media and you have people voicing their opinion on crime. You have more people going back to Jamaica trying to do something about crime nowadays in the diaspora. You have more people talking about it on YouTube. You understand? It's becoming a big issue for all Jamaicans, and all Jamaicans know that crime is killing our country growth. It's killing our economy, and all Jamaicans know that. So now it's a matter of the government of Jamaica implementing a plan that is gonna stop crime. Right? So I go on the topic now of getting Jamaica crime free. So you have Renita Adams, right? Renita Adams, which was former superintendent in Jamaica. When Renita Adams was in power in Jamaica, every man fear him, a gunman fear Renita Adams. That's what it said. And Renita Adams put his hat in the ring the other day to become police commissioner, and the government have denied Renita Adams. But I believe Renita Adams should be police commissioner, because if Renita Adams go in, you understand, Renita Adams will for surely clean out the police force. I believe so. You understand? Human rights groups such as Jamaica for Justice, they are stopping Renita Adams from becoming the next police commissioner. And you know, I know that back in the days, Renita Adams had a quarrel with Edward Siaga, and you know, the JLP is in power right now. So I don't think the JLP look at Renita Adams as a favorable person to like go in and clean all crime. So as I said, you know, we need to get something done about crime in Jamaica, and if we don't fix it, we're gonna be in big problems in years to come. We're not gonna achieve Vision 2030, because Vision 2030 is just around the corner. And if we don't fix crime, Vision Jamaica is gonna stay stagnant. So if you're a Jamaican right now, you understand, and you want to do something about crime, create a petition. You know, write letters to Parliament. You understand? If you're in the diaspora, especially, write letters to Parliament, petition the government. Get in contact with some of the politicians. If imagine you have a revolution where you send hundreds of letters to the Garden House. You understand? You send hundreds of letters to Devon House, to the office of the Prime Minister. You understand? Telling him, yo, you need to do something about crime. We need to fix crime, and give our ideas to them. That's when you're gonna have change. But we can't sit back. We can't sit back as a people and not do anything. We can't sit back and say, one day it will get better, or we'll say, the next person will take care of it. No, we can't do that. We have to, all of us have to come together as one people, and we have to try to fix crime. You understand? We have to try to fix our country problem. I don't really care about the poverty right now. I know it's a poverty there in Jamaica, but crime will stamp out poverty. Once we get rid of crime, poverty will fix itself. You understand? Because people will come to Jamaica and invest their money into Jamaica. You understand? We can't have crime and mess up our local tourist brand too. People, that video get really long right now. It's about 30 minutes long, and I never want to figure that long. But you don't know, so this is Politics Watch with Livewya Radio, and this is DJ Shawnee B. Just leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel, you understand, leave a like too, and if you want to keep listening to what Livewya is producing, you hit that little notification bell right there, and that will give you notification whenever we post a video out, so again, like, share, subscribe. Alright, see you guys in the next video.